Hello everyone, this is about Harbor Freight item number 99911. That's the snail car horns, the dual snail car horns. And I put them in this 2003 Toyota Matrix. It had this one single horn right here, which just was very wimpy sounding, and it just didn't sound good at all. I I kind of thought maybe people on the road couldn't hear me and stuff, and so these don't sound special in any way. They just sound like a really good, strong car horn, like I think horns should sound. Uh, what I had to do was run, and I had to look online and talk to people online and watch YouTube videos and things like that. So what I ended up doing was using the factory relay. Uh, let's see, kind of hard to get that off right now, but there's a factory relay in here, and I just used that. Just kept it where it was, and this wire right here is what connected to the original horn. And all it was, the original horn was right here. This wire was connected to, I would guess, the positive side of it, and then the negative side nothing was connected to, because as I understand it, it was grounded, making contact with the chassis, so it was properly grounded. um, I don't know a whole lot about electronics or electrical stuff, but from what I understand, that was supposed to work with these, but the instruction manual told me to route the negative sides to the negative battery terminal. So that's what you see right here, the negative battery terminal. There's a little one of those hook style, whatever you call that, terminals on there, and now that I'm looking at it from here, it looks like it could be screwed on just a little bit better, but I think it'll be okay. So not too worried about that. But I used this protective tubing, used a zip tie right there, and then more zip ties here. So the negative from the battery went right here, and then this also had was connected to this cable here, which went to this negative terminal. So both of these negative terminals were hooked up together to the negative terminal of the battery. And then for the positive terminal of these, again, this is the wire that came from the original, the factory setup, right? This is coming off of that relay, from what I understand. So this is going into the positive side, and then that positive side has that wire going in, and it also is under the same terminal. It's has a wire running to the positive side. Sorry, this is the positive side of this horn. So positive to the original wire that ran from the relay, and then negative to the negative battery terminal over there. So if you do it that way, I think it's going to work great. Another thing that I had to do, at least on this car, was I had to add this hole right here, because they had this bracket here to mount the original horn. Well, there wasn't a horn over here, so I just took a step bit like this one right here. I took a step bit, that exact one, and I just made that hole right there. And you see there's an indentation right here, where that bracket can fit there. There wasn't an indentation here, so I just used a little spacer right there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I also used that step bit to make this hole right here, to put the zip tie here. I wish I would have made this video before I put this housing on these wires, and is that even necessary? I don't know. It seemed like the original setup there was some of that housing on there, so I had some left over from a camera install, and so I decided to just put that on there for extra protection. So I wish I had the original horn on video, but it was pretty wimpy, but that's pretty loud. So